Welcome to Johnny Lemaster Field for college baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. My name is Gary Justice. Glad to be on the ride with you this afternoon. Bears will be playing host to the Alice Lloyd Eagles, who made the short trip over from Pippa Passes to Pikeville. Bears coming to this one 22 wins, 14 losses. Carl Rick Bentley. As Rick was reading the sportsmanship of the 5 core of champion of values. But the Bears coming this one 22 wins, 14 losses. That is a season high, 8 games over 500. 11-10 inside the AAC. They're 14-5 here at the Johnny, 8-9 away. Coached by Coach Cody Anderchuk and his assistant coaches Tyler Russell, Anthony Howe, and the graduate assistants Joshua Barra. Volunteer assistant is Cam Revolt. Alice Lloyd coached by Scott Cornett, legendary coach. 25-13 on the season. They're 16-9 at home, 8-1 away from Pippa Passes. 1-3 on a neutral field. Had an opportunity to talk with Coach Scott Cornett before the game. They're coming off a 4-game conference series over the weekend. They play. Alice Lloyd plays in the NCCAA. That's the National Christian College Athletic Association. You'll see Coach Anderchuk talking with the umpires and Scott Cornett going over ground rules. For the Bears defensively, Easton Moore will be the shortstop. We'll go left to right in the outfield first. Brooks in left, Dom DiCarlo in center, Riley Paulino will be in right, Mason Belton will be the third baseman, Easton Mold will get the start at shortstop. Sam Brown will get the start at second base. Joe Gagno will get the start at first. Hayden Hollingsworth behind the dish today for the Bears, and Reed Sutton, the freshman, will be on the bump today for the Bears. Offensively for the Bears, take a look at the lineup. Mold will lead off. Carlo will hit second. Paulino will hit third. Noah Brooks, got to see him back in the lineup, will hit fourth. Gary Gledhill, the DH, will hit fifth. Mason Melton will be the third baseman. He hit sixth. Joe Gagno will be the first baseman. Samuel Brown will be the second baseman. And Hayden Hollingsworth, the junior from Bellingham, Washington, will hit ninth. Some of the offensive leaders for the Bears. Riley Paulino leading the team with a .427 batting average. Garen Gledhill 346. Noah Brooks 313. Mason Melton 303. And Francis Sabero with 280 batting average. Hit by a pitch. The Bears have been hit by a lot this year. Paulino's been hit 11 times. Gagnon 10. Brooks 9. Gledhill 6. Don DeCarlo 6 as well. Run scored, Paulino's leading the team with 46 runs scored. Brooks with 32. Mason Melton with 27. Sombrero with 25. Joe Gagnon with 21. Base hits on the season, Paulino, excellent senior season. Leading team with 53 hits. Gledhill has 44. Melton with 40. 36 for Brooks. 32 for Easton Moore. Runs batted in. Garen Gledhill is up to 37 on the season. Mason Melton with 31. Gagnon with 28, 25 for Raleigh Paulino, Noah Brooks with 24. Paulino leads the way for the team with 15 stolen bases as well. As you'll see, the coaches are still getting the field ready. Bears will be back in action. This will be 2 7-inning games today. The Bears will be back in AAC action this Friday, Saturday as they travel down to Waleska, Georgia. The Bears will be back on the road next week as they travel midweek, take on the Midway Eagles. And they'll wrap up the regular season next Friday, Saturday, the 24th to 25th, Senior Day weekend. They'll take on the Bluefield Rams. An opportunity to speak with Jim Maniago. Jim, the father of Jake Maniago. Appreciate the broadcast, and also we talked about how the development of Jake too. Things really starting to turn around for him. All the bases are in place. Should be a little closer to playing. A little baseball. Alice Lloyd's lineup: Kyle Johnson lead off play center field. Diego Rodriguez is the shortstop. Carson Tate's the second baseman. Kyle Compton's the third baseman. Cole Bishop behind the plate. Jaden Huff play first. Aaron Rothballer will be the DH. Austin Bird will be the left fielder. Challen Massengale will be the right fielder, and Colton Lovelace will be on the bump today for Alice Lloyd. For Reed, this will be his 9th appearance, his 6th start. A 3.38 ERA, 3 wins, no losses. He has a save. He's thrown 32 innings so far, allowed 31 hits, 16 runs, only 12 earned, 7 walks, 29 punch-outs. Opponent's only hitting .252 off the freshman right-hander. Reed, the freshman from Namo, British Columbia. Ready to play a little baseball in downtown Pikeville. Good day for baseball. .74 degrees, sunny. Oh, cloud cover right now. Little wind gust up to 12 miles an hour. No rain in the forecast. Be sitting on the bump. Be Johnson, Rodriguez, and Carson Tate.
One more, guys.
Johnson in center field lead things off. Dallas Lloyd has 23 wins on the season. The Bears with 22. Really good matchup. First pitch, swung on, foul on. First pitch, 12:01.
baby.
Oh, one. Popped up. Carlo will call for it. Squeezes it for the first out. Retired Johnson on the pop out to center. So a couple pitches from Reed. Bring up the first out. Diego Rodriguez, the shortstop. Reed can keep on getting better and better. Just missed. Swung on. Hit the mold to shortstop. You go across the diamond in time. Retire Rodriguez 6-3. So quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Eagles. Nice job up in part of the zone. Bring up Carson Tate, the second base. Swung on, popped up.
Base!
Base will call for the third base. He'll squeeze it for the third out. And quickly 3 up, 3 down for the Eagles in their half of the first. Now retire the Eagles. 1, 2, 3 as we go to the bottom half. East of Mold, Dom DeCarlo, Riley Paulino. You watch the Bears baseball, the UPIKE Sports Network. We go to the bottom half of the first. Reed was efficient at first. The top half, 5 pitches to get 3 outs.
Two more, guys.
Birds in left. Center fielder is Kyle Johnson. The right fielder, Talon Assengale. The third baseman, Carson. Nope. Check that. Kyle Compton's the third baseman. The shortstop is Rodriguez. Second baseman, Carson Tate. The first baseman is Jaden Huff. The catcher is Cole Bishop. Colton Lovelace on the bump for Alice Lloyd. Old 262 on the season. A home run and 23 RBIs. Easton, the junior from Nanaimo, British Columbia. Got the outside call. Ball, no strikes. Check that, no balls, 1 strike. Nanaimo. I learned how to say it correctly, folks. On the zone, the first 2 pitches quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. If I mispronounce something, folks, I promise you it is not intentional. 0-2. Swung on. Get to the third baseman. He'll field throw on the run. Not in time. I thought it may hit the bat twice. I think it did. Yeah, Coach Cornett's out talking with the umpires now. If the play stands, it'll be an infield single. Yeah, so that's the correct call. So Easton come back and hit.
That's wrong. So he hit it the second time.
You can hear the umpire talking to Coach Anderchuk. He hit it a second time. We'll play one more time for you, folks. You can be able to see it. As Easton swings, and you'll see the second contact. Nice job by the umpires to get together, get the right call down. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Easton. Pitch misses outside. Now it's 1-2. Okay, nothing's counted right. I'm hoping we'll get the scoreboard fixed during the offseason. 1-2. Swung on into the shortstop Rodriguez. He'll cross the diamond. The throw is high. And Easton will reach on the E6. So he'll lose the infield base hit, but he'll still reach first base. Rodriguez, the throw just sailed on him. Buff unable to handle it. And then Easton will be able to advance because the throw got into the dugout. Bring up Dom DiCarlo. Dom, the junior from Tacoma, Washington. Opportunity to meet his dad over the weekend.
Hey, Gary.
Pitch miss outside. I think Riley Paulino just said hello to us. 0-1. On the crowd mic. Can't really see Riley. He's off the screen. 0-1 have come. Shows Bunny to get it down. One. Pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike. Tom looking for 1 pitch, 1 spot here, up 2-1 in the count.
Sure. Bro, I've worn these batting gloves twice. Twice. Rinsing my pockets out here.
2-1.
It's a lot of torque.
Shows bunt once again. He's got 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coach Cornett, the head coach for Alice Lloyd, said they'll be throwing a lot of different pitchers today. They'll term the Johnny Holstaff game. Swung on a miss. Now retired DiCarlo will be the first out of the inning for the Bears. Bring up Riley Paulino. Hit 427 on the season, 3 home runs and 25 RBIs. He'll hit with the runner at second base, only 1 out. Paulino then Brooks. High end, 1 ball, no strikes. Getting closer to with finals being next week. A lot of students in attendance today. Pitch misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Hard to believe. Graduation is right around the corner. 2-0. Swung on, hit to the second baseman off his glove. That'll be the second error of the game. So Ralph Paulino to reach on the E4. And for the 37th time this season, Riley Paulino has reached base. Reached base every single game this year. Bring up the Bears left fielder, Noah Brooks. Senior from Cloverdale, British Columbia, missed Saturday's doubleheader after the collision with Sombrero on Friday night. Swung on, fouled off. Brooksy hitting .313 on the season, 3 home runs and 24 RBIs. Glad to see him back in action. That was a big-time collision between he and Sombrero. No balls on the strike. Got one out. Runners at first and third. Old reached on the air. DeCarlo struck out. Paulino reached on an air. Outside, even got the ball in the strike. Paulino's on the move. This ball's hit deep to right field. He'll go back at his feet. And I'll allow Old to score. Brooks will be credited with his 25th RBI of the season. We're up Garen Gledhill at .346 on the season. Home run, 37 RBIs, team high. So Paulino will get his lead from first with 2 outs. He was on the move on that last pitch. Check on him. Got 15 swaps on the season, leads the team. 15 swaps and 16 attempts. Gledhill than Mason Milton. Up the zone, no balls and a strike. Bears took the weekend series over Bryan 2-1. They won Friday night 7-5, then won game 2, the first game of the doubleheader on Saturday, 15-11. They dropped to game 3 of the contest, the series, 12-6. But Pauline's on the move to throw, will be in time. And now we'll retire the Bears on the caught stealing. Nice throw from Bishop. He'll retire Paulino for only the second time this year. He'll be thrown out trying to steal. Now we'll retire the Bears from the top half. The first, we go to the bottom half. Or retire the Bears on the bottom half first. We go to the top half of the second. Compton, Bishop, Huff. You're watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. The power of social media. Darcy Sutton Reed's dad just sent me how to say the town. I've been saying it way incorrectly. And see if I'm saying this correctly here now, Darcy. Nanaimo. Nanaimo. Please let me know if I get even very close to that, Darcy, please. Reed only threw 5 pitches in that top half of the first, get 3 outs. He'll Kyle Compton, the third baseman, will lead things off, hitting .370 on the season, 5 home runs and 21 RBIs. Miss inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Nemo, or non-Nemo. Still struggling with it, Darcy. Swung on, hit the Milton of third. At his feet, strong throw across the diamond. Retire Compton 5-3. Cole Bishop be the hitter. He's the catcher. Hitting .340 on the season, 3 home runs, and 26 RBIs. Pitch miss inside. Took me a long time to learn how to say Joe's last name. I said it wrong for half this season. Excuse me. Strike one. Ball and a strike. Big Compton, then Cole misses Bishop, and then Jaden Huff. Bishop threw out Paulino trying to steal. Mo. Hold on. That's inside. Reed in the game only had 7 walks on the season. 2-1. Swung on, fouled off. Almost a strikeout per inning coming into the game. Phase 4 so far today is retired 4. 2-2. Swung on, popped up. Brown will call for it and squeezes it for second out of the inning. Brings up Jaden Huff, the first baseman. And .337 on the season, 4 home runs and 24 RBIs. Huff and then Aaron Rothballer if he's able to reach. 2 7-inning games a day. Top of the zone. Reed just pounds the zone. 0-1. Outside. He's got a ball and a strike. Swung on. Hit towards Brooks in left field to be over his head. Be a 2-out double for Jaden Huff. Bring up Aaron Rothballer to the DH. 228 on the season, 6 home runs and 19 RBIs. Huff will get his lead from second. Pitch misses outside. Rothballer's able to reach an Austin Bird will hit. One. All speed pitch swung on a miss. One. All speed pitch swung on a miss. He got to 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 out. One of my favorite messages, the Paulinos checking in from Washington, Hawaii. Oh, 1-2. Swung on, fouled off. I did not realize Raleigh played a little summer baseball there in Nanaimo. Nanaimo. 1-2. Swung on a miss. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning, the first punch out for Reed, and he'll work around the 2-out double by Jaden Huff. Got him on the inside fastball. As we go to the bottom half of the second, Gledhill will be back up. Be 5, 6, 7. Gledhill, Milton, and Gagnon. You're watching Bears baseball. UPIKE Sports Network. Gledhill lead things off for the Bears in the second. He was at bat when Raleigh Paulino was thrown out stealing. Gledhill, the senior from Las Vegas, Nevada. He has a current 11-game on-base streak himself. Swung on. Fouled off. The 346. 0-1. Breaking this inside. Ball on the strike. Gledhill, Melton, Gagnon. Swung on, hit down the left field line. Around first base, go into second. That'd be a leadoff double for Gary Gledhill. Brigham Mason Melton. Hit 303 on the season, 31 RBIs. That's the Bears' first hit of the game. Gary will extend his on-base streak to 12, and it also gives him a 5 to Melton. Swung on, hit toward the right field. Hitting 250 on the season, a home run and 28 RBIs. He'll hit with a runner at third. One out. Brown's on deck for the Bears. Pitch miss. Brown hitting 381 this season with 2 RBIs. Pitch misses outside. Brown and then Hayden Hollingsworth. And folks, my internet signal keeps on going up and down, so just be patient with me, please, this afternoon. Pitch misses outside. I'm sure why the inconsistency here the last few times we've had ball games. 2-0. Pitch misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Three-0. Ball 4. Gledhill led off an inning with a double to right field. Milton flew out to right. Gone. And Brown just walked on 4 pitches. Coach Cornett heading to the mound. There is a pitcher up. Jackson Kelly. Kelly's actually listed as the catcher. 44 will be the new pitcher. There's a leave Lovelace in. Lovelace, I'm not sure of his class. Got runners at first and second and 1 out. Hayden Hollingsworth hit 143 on the season, drove in 3. Had a base knock over on game 3 of the doubleheader. Try one more time. He had a base hit and drove in a run against Bryan on Saturday. 1 ball, no strikes to the backstop. Swung on, fouled off. He was the count of ball and a strike. Misses zone, 2 balls and a strike. Be patient here, see what pitch that you can find that you can drive. Mold will hit after Hayden. Out of the zone and was able to check his swing. I know Alice Lloyd was upset on that, on the non-call, but 2-man umpiring crew, it's hard for them to see that pitch coming all the way around. 3-1 to Hayden. Cut the zone. Fills up 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna put
Full count. 3-2. Cut the lower half of the zone. It'll be the second out of the inning. It'll get to be the first punch out. Actually, the second punch out for Lovelace. Got DiCarlo back in the first. Pretty beats the mold. He reached on an air his first time. He'll hit runners at first and second. 2 outs. Swung on, hit towards right field. It'll be a base hit. Joe is going to try to score. The throw will come to the plate, and Joe will put on the brakes. Yeah, a single for Mold to right field. Nice job, upper part of the zone, and drove it to right field. Nice job with Joe putting on the brakes. I'll bring up Dom DiCarlo. Struck out his first time. Junior from Tacoma. Be able to reach in Riley Paulino with. The outer half of the zone. The ball's in a strike. This is Lovelace, actually his first appearance of the season on the bump. Swung on, fouled off quickly. No balls and 2 strikes on the Bears center fielder. Oh, 2. Nice job of Bishop to block that one up. One, 2. Swung on, hit past Rodriguez. No, Rodriguez will make the play to throw. Will get away. 2 runs will score. DiCarlo will reach on the air. Rodriguez did a nice job going to the 6 hole. Made the play, tried to get the force out of third. The throw just gets past the third baseman. Goes in the dugout, allows 2 more runs to score for the Bears. Not leading this one 4-0. Bring up Riley Paulino reached on there his first time. He was caught stealing. So after the play to Carlo, we end up at second. Hold to third. No balls and a strike on Raleigh. Swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2 on the Bears' senior right fielder. Choke up with baseball and play. Got 1 ball and 2 strikes. Raleigh always has a nice dirty uniform. Plays hard. 1-2. Swung on a miss. That'll be the 3rd punch out for Lovelace. Now we're retired the Bears in their half of the 2nd. They'll push 2 more across, now leading this one. Excuse me, they pushed 3 across, now leading this one 4-0. As we go to the top half of the 3rd, it'll be 8-9-1 Bird, Massengale, and Johnson with the Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Reed will toe the rubber for the 3rd time today. Thrown 20 pitches so far, 14 strikes. Induced 3 flyouts and 2 groundouts. Allowed 1 hit and struck out 1. Through 2 innings of play, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors for the Eagles. 4 runs, 3 hits. Bears have played clean defensively so far. Housefleet's left 1 on, the Bears have left on 2. Austin Bird, the left fielder, lead things off. Caught the zone with the first pitch. No balls and a strike quickly. Swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes quickly. During the inning, Reed had thrown 70% of his pitches for strikes. 0-2. Austin Bird. Hit him. So he'll reach, be a hit by a pitch. He's okay though. It's only the 2nd person Reed has hit this year. The pitch will bring up Challen Massengale, the right fielder. Hitting .216 on the season, a home run, 12 RBIs. See if Reed can find a 1 pitch, 2 outs type of situation here. Old pitcher best friend. Bird with a small lead at first. Normal lead, I should say. Fastball swung on a miss. Oh, 1. Shows bunt, gets it down. Reed will field. Go to first and retire Massengale on the 1-3 putout. Allow Bird to advance from first to second. Johnson flew out to DeCarlo in center his first time. Former Bear Thomas Forehand up in the pen for the Eagles. First pitch swung on a miss. Kyle Johnson and Diego Rodriguez. Johnson coming to the game with a .246 batting average and drove in 8. 0-1. Caught the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. The umpire a little delayed call. 0-2. Swung on a miss. Be the 2nd punch out of the day for Reed. The 2nd out of the inning. Diego Rodriguez, he bounced out 6-3 his first time. Late tail on a fastball from Reed. Swung on, fouled off. The freshman from Nanaimo, British Columbia. Pitch misses inside, leaves kind of ball on a strike. Caught the zone. One, two. Got 2 punch outs on the day. Swung on, popped up. Joe will call for it. He'll squeeze it for the third out. That's retire Rodriguez on a PO3. Reed able to work around the leadoff hit by pitch. We go to the bottom half of the third. For the Bears, it'll be 4, 5, and 6. Brooks, Gledhill, Milton, Hilton Bears baseball. UPIKE Sports Network. Four, 5, 6 for the Bears. It'll be Brooks, Gledhill, Milton. New hurler on the bump. New hurler in the game, I should say. This will be Jackson Kelly. Check that. Ryan Grubbs will be the new hurler. I go based upon what the roster is submitted to us by the team. Brooks, he lead things off. He had sack fly. His first AB. That was his 25th RBI of the season. Pitch misses outside. One of them. High now, 2 balls, no strikes. A senior from Cloverdale, British Columbia. He's been a good one, folks. Be sad to see him step out of the Bears uniform. 2-0. Swung on, hit toward the left fielder. The center fielder will call for it and squeezes it for first out. Caught on his hand. From Gary Gledhill, he doubled the lead off the second inning for the Bears. Bears leading this one 4-0. Pitch is outside. 2 7-inning ball games today. On outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Garen can be patient here, looking for 1 pitch in 1 spot. On outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Ball 4. Be the second walk issued by Eagles pitching this afternoon. Bring up Mason Melton. He flew out to right field his first time. Sophomore from Quaranton, Tennessee. Go ahead with a runner at first base and one out. Melton, then Joe Gagno. Outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Garen with a standard 3.5 step lead at first base. They'll check on it. One of them. Just missed. 2 balls, no strikes. That one caught the zone. Runs the count of the ball. 2 balls and a strike. Gary Justice, UPIKE Sports Network, glad to be on the ride with you this afternoon. 2 balls and a strike on the Bears' third baseman. Garen on the season yet to attempt a stolen base. Breaking ball missed. He got 3 balls and a strike. Be patient here, Mason. Look for 1 pitch, 1 spot, something you can drive. 3-1. Swung on, back to the pitcher. 1, 6. Unable to get to 3. So Melton reached on the fielder's choice. That'll be the second out of the inning. Nice job by Kelly. Fielding his position. Melton hustling down the line. Bang, bang, play first. Bring up Joe Gagno. He's singled right field his first time. Drove in his 29th run of the season. He's able to reach, and then Samuel Brown with it. Grubb's coming in the game. 32 innings pitch on the season, 30 hits, 18 strikeouts, a 3.06 ERA. Coming into today. For our first 2 outs. Swung on, hit toward the left fielder. He'll make the play, crashes against the wall. Now retired Gagno on the fly ball to left. Makes a play by the left fielder. He went a long way for that baseball and crashes up against the wall. Now retire the Bears, and they're the home half of the third. Go to the top half of the fourth. It'll be 3, 4, 5. Tate, Compton, and Bishop. You're watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Reed will toe the rubber for the 4th time today. 32 pitches so far, 24 strikes. He deduced 4 flyouts, 3 groundouts. Allowed the 1 hit, and he struck out 2. Through 3 innings of play, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors for the Eagles. 4 runs, 3 hits. Bears have played clean defensively. Eagles left 2 on. The Bears are left on 3. Carson Tate, the second baseman, will lead things off. For the Eagles in the top half of the 4th. Gary Justice, UPIKE Sports Network. Glad to be on the ride with you this afternoon. Tate popped out to Milton his first time at 3rd. First pitch swung on a miss. Bears scored 1 in the first, 3 in the second. Swung on, out straight back. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Reed's got 2 punch outs. Swung on, popped up. Milton will give chase. He'll escape the Johnny. The freshman from Nanaimo, British Columbia. 0-2. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Swung on, fouled straight back. First pitch was thrown at 12:01. We're 12:50. 2 7-inning games. Bears will be back in action this weekend. They travel down to Waleska, Georgia. Take on the Reinhardt Eagles. 1-2. Just missed. Reed thought he had it. He's got 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's even. Swung on, fouled off an ACB by the Eagles' second baseman, Carson Tate. Two. Swung on, fouled off. Swung on, hit the mold, is short, off his glove. Tate to reach on the E6. It'll be the first error of the game for the Bears. We'll bring up Kyle Compton. He bounced out 5-3 his first time. Tate to get his lead from first. Nobody out. Hung on. Popped up. Paulina will call for it. He'll squeeze it for the first out. Compton will fly out to Riley in his first pitch he saw. Real Cole Bishop, he popped out to Sam Brown his first time. Bishop, then Jaden Huff. Good size lead by Tate at first. Swung on. Hit towards DeCarlo. He'll make the running play.
Good, Dom.
Dom's like a vacuum cleaner out center. Off-speed pitch on his front foot. Nice pitch, Reed. Bring him Jaden Huff. He had a double with 2 outs in the second. Because he only hit on the afternoon for the Eagles. Cut the outer half. The ball's in a strike. Huff and then Aaron Rothballer. Swung on inside the Bears dugout. Everybody's okay. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Top half of the 4th of a 7-inning ball game. 1 in the first and 3 in the second for the Bears. 0-2. Swung on, popped up. That one escape as well. Oh, 2. Also on a miss. I'll be the third punch out of the day for Reed Sutton. And now in the top half of the 5th. Excuse me, top half of the 4th. As we go to the bottom half of the 5th. Getting too ahead of myself here, folks. As we go to the bottom half of the 4th, it'll be 8-9-1 Brown, Hollingsworth, and Mold. You're watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Go to the home half of the 4th, be 8-9-1 Brown, Hollingsworth, and Mold. Thomas Forehand, the former Bear, be on the bump. The third hurler of the day for the Eagles. Grubbs worked the 1 inning, scoreless. Lovelace got the start for the Eagles, went 2 innings, allowed 3 hits, 4 runs, only 1 earned, walked 1, struck out 3. Grubbs through the 1 inning, walked 1, induced 2 flyouts and a ground out. Thomas Forehand will be the new hurler. He'll face 8-9-1 Brown, Hollingsworth, and Mold. Before coming to the University of Pikeville, then Alice Lloyd, Thomas, a graduate of Estill County High School. Sam Brown lead things off. He walked. His first time up. Come around and scored that inning as well. First pitch outside corner, strike 1. Sam had a birthday on Friday. Good birthday weekend. Has 4 hits on a doubleheader on Saturday. Brian. Pitchman is outside, the ball and a strike, in his third straight start for the Bears at second. That man loves the game of baseball. You can tell, plays hard. Junior from Shelby Valley High School. Swung on off the end of the bat.
1-2.
Umpire said 1-2. I have it as 2-1. Swung on, fouled off. That'll be the second strike. Two. Had it all wrong. Brown will walk for the second time today. Hayden Hollingsworth, the junior from Bellingham, Washington. He struck out looking in the second. The Hayden and Easton Mold. Lead off walk to Brown has walked twice today. Out the outer half of the zone, no balls and a strike. Lengthy roster for the Eagles. School located in Pippa Passes, Kentucky. 45 to 50 minutes from Pikeville. 0-1. Alice Lloyd is the term work college. All students have a job on campus. They help pay for their tuition. Swung on, fouled off. So all these young men you see them play the game of baseball today they have a responsibility of playing baseball. They have a responsibility of keeping them with the studies, and also they have responsibility working somewhere throughout campus. 0-2. They could be working like in the admissions office. They could help clean up the gymnasium. They probably have a few of these guys who their job on campus is helping out with the baseball team, getting the field ready, wherever it may be. Neat story. 0-2. Snap throw won't be in time. Pitch misses on 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Bears backstop. One on, popped up. Rodriguez will call for it. Squeezes it for the first out. Got Hayden on his front foot. Bring a beast to Mold who's reached on an air, and he's also single to right. He'll hit with a runner at first base and 1 out. On in. Mold and then to Carlo. Checked on Brown a couple times already. Just him being at first base. Have an opportunity to let you look at Sam's lead. One just missed. Two. Got the outer half of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. As the sun comes out in downtown Pikeville. 2-1. Great day for baseball. Got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reed Sutton, the freshman from Nanaimo, British Columbia. Went the entire way for the Bears on the bump. Thomas Forehand, the sophomore from Estill County, former Bear. He's the 3rd hurler of the day. Colton Lovelace went the first 2. Ron Grubbs pitched the 3rd. That's Forehand. Up will give chase. That one will escape. We'll do 2-2 all over again. Two. Thomas says he's convinced that Sam's going to be running. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Eagles pitching has walked 3 so far today. Hit him. And Mold reached base for the 3rd time today. And folks, there's several different ways you can reach base. And there are 4 ways you can reach base. You can get a base hit. You could walk and be hit by a pitch. You reach on the air. Easton Mold's batted 3 times a day. He's reached on an air. He's got a base hit. And he's been hit by a pitch.
Hey, how's it
So
going?
if he walks,
Pretty good.
his next at bat
Get on
will
base,
reach
yeah.
base every single way that you can. Bring up Dom DiCarlo, the Bears center fielder. He struck out and reached on an air by the shortstop. Swung on towards the center fielder. Long way, unable to make the play. That'd be a single for Dom DiCarlo to center. As Mold and Brown's able to advance one base. Center fielder came a long way, just unable to make the play at the end. Bring up Riley Paulino. He's reached on an air and struck out. He'll hit with the bases loaded and 1 out. Brown walked to lead off the inning. Hayden popped out to the shortstop. Mold was hit by a pitch, and DiCarlo singled. Pitch miss outside. That's the 4th hit of the game for the Bears. 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. No runs, 1 hit, 3 errors for the Eagles. 1-0. At the lower half. Gives the guy the ball and a strike. One. Fouled off.
1-2.
Ball and 2 strikes on the Bears right fielder. Paulino, then Brooks. Gets popped the line to do some damage. Base loaded, only 1 out. 1-2. Swung on as baseball's hit deep. And that'll split the left fielder and the center fielder. Paulino around first. As 1 run scored, 2 runs will score, 3 runs will score. As Raleigh Paulino will give the Bears a 7-0 lead with a double to left field. Bring up Noah Brooks. That sack fly, and he also flew out to center. So the Bears will have their second 3-run inning. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 so far in the 4th. Forehand on the season coming into the game, a 12 on 1/3 innings pitch, 13 hits, 7 strikeouts, a 3.97 ERA. The Bears have greeted him with 3 runs here in the 4th. Hey, Brooksy and then Garen Gledhill. Hit him. That's something that is uncommon for Noah Brooks. And been hit by a pitch several times. Hey, Garen Gledhill. Coach Cornett's going to make a pitching change. So for the 4th hurler of the game, will be coming in for the House Lloyd Eagles watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. R.J. Broom will be the new hurler for Alice Lloyd.
Two more. Two more, guys.
Also, Bear Nation, I got a confirmation on the run rule. In a 9-inning game, after 7, if one team is leading by 10, that's the game will be complete. In a 7-inning game, you'll still play 7 innings. R.J. Broom will inherit runners at first and second, and only 1 out. Aaron Gledhill's doubled and walked. His pitch misses high. Gledhill then Milton. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 so far in the fourth for the Bears. Foul on. Yeah, the wind is starting to gust a little bit, folks. The center field cam, which is unmanned. The wind blowing the air ever so slightly. 0-2. Swung on, hit the left field. That'd be a base hit. Paulina will come around to score, and that'll be give the Bears an 8-0 lead. Gledhill's second double of the day. Nice shot going down to get the baseball and spraying it to left field. Bring it Mason Milton. Flew out to right field and reached on the fielder's choice. On outside. One popped up. Left fielder will call for it. He'll squeeze it. Nice throw to the plate. Strong arm. Just take it out of the inning. Gagno, who is singled and also flew out to left. Drove in his 29th run of the season. Gagno, then Sam Brown if he's able to reach. Got runners at second and third and 2 outs. Paulino's at third. Check that's Brooks at third. Gledhill's at second. Gagno's the 9th batter to hit in this inning. Down and half. Ball and a strike. Long inning for the Bears. They scored 4. Reed has been sitting for a long time. Ball's in.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike on the Bears' first baseman. Pitch misses outside. Three one. Low and out, ball 4. Sam Brown will be the 10th hitter. He'll hit for the second time in the inning. Joe, the senior from Calgary, Alberta, will walk. He reached base for the second time today. Bring up Sam Brown. He's batted twice, walked twice. He'll hit base loaded 2 outs.
At the ball.
Balk is issued. Let's see if we can catch that real quick on what happened. Turn out to the first base, and was there. So all the runners will advance 1 base. Now you have second and third, 2 outs. Got the other hand. Back pitches, finds the zone, no balls and 2 strikes. The Bears second baseman. Try to fight at the plate now, Sam. Swung on. Hit toward the shortstop. No left fielder, a little miscommunication. Who's going to field it? And 2 runs will score. As Sam will be credited with a single to left. There's a little miscommunication between the left fielder and the shortstop who was going to field it. As the baseball just falls harmlessly to the ground. Sam Brown advancing to second base. Bring Hayden Hollingsworth. He struck out and popped out to the shortstop. 7 runs for the Bears in this inning. Got the outer hand. Get past Bishop, allow Brown to advance from second to third. Brown led off the inning with a walk. Hollingsworth popped out to the shortstop. Mold was hit by a pitch. A single for DeCarlo, a double for Paulino. Brooks was hit. Double for Gledhill. Melton flew it to left. A walk to Gagnon, and Brown single to left. 1-1 on Hollingsworth. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 7-run 4th inning for the Bears. 11 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. Swung on, fouled off. Blowing out, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. First time today, deuces a wild. Top half. Check that bottom half of the 4th. Popped up. That one will escape the Johnny as well. We'll do 2-2 all over again. Ball 3. Action and pin for Alex Lloyd. Nice job of Hayden. Worked the clock become full. Not on his hands, be over the pitcher's head. Second baseman will make a play. Lead to the 12th run for the Bears. Got on his hands, is over Barome's head in front of Rodriguez. Hollingsworth will be credited with a single and RBI. Moody will run for Hayden at first. Olds reached on an air. He's singled and hit by a pitch. And if he's able to walk, he'll reach base every single time that you can. Every way that you can, I should say. Pitch miss inside. 1 ball, no strikes. If you can reach on an air, you can be hit by a pitch, you can have a base hit. Easton had all those so far The 4 ways of reaching. He's a walk away. 1 ball, no strikes on the Bears' second baseman. Swung on, fouled off. Maybe got Bishop on the ankle.
Wait.
1-1. One to the Bears' second base. Top of zone.
1-2.
RJ Broom has worked 3 innings coming into the game. Allowed 2 hits. Going on a miss. And now we'll retire the Bears, and their half of the 4th will put 8 on the board. As Broom will get Easton Mold. Breaking ball. As we go to the top half of the 5th, 7, 8, 9 due up for the Eagles. Rothballer, Bird, and Massengill, you watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Thank you, Jason Brooks. You're exactly right. There are 7 ways a batter can reach first base. Base hit, walk, hit by pitch, fielder's choice, fielding error, drop third strike, or catch. Okay, or catcher's interference. So Easton has the base hit. He's been hit by a pitch. He's reached on the fielding error. So there's 7 ways. So you have to get a lot of ABs if you're going to reach every single way. Appreciate that, Jason. Swung on, fouled off. Rothballer struck out his only plate appearance. Reed will toe the rubber for the 5th time today. He's thrown 47 pitches, 37 strikes. That one caught the zone. He can do 6 flyouts, 3 groundouts. He's allowed 1 hit and strike out 3. No balls, 2 strikes for Rothballer. Swung on a miss. Be the 4th punch out of the day for Reed Sutton. The 2nd time we got Rothballer. The freshman's went fastball. Bring up Austin Bird. He'll sit by a pitch his first time. They've had 2 base runners, a 2-out double in the 2nd. Outside corner strike 1. Eagles had a 2-out double in the 2nd, and then Bird was hit by a pitch, lead off the 3rd. Check that. They've also had, getting way ahead of myself, folks. They've had 3 base runners. They've had 1 person got a base hit, a person been hit by a pitch, and they've also reached on an error. Tate reached on an E6. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Bird, though. Swung on, fouled off. We'll do 0-2-0 all over again. Oh, 2. Swung on a miss. That'll be the 5th punch out of the day for Reed Sutton. Bring up Talon Massengill. He passed out 1-3 his first time. Good breaking ball. Swung on, fouled off. At the inner half. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Nice job by Hayden of framing that pitch as well. Maskin was able to reach Kyle Johnson with.
1, 2.
Well, popped up. Bold will call for it. He'll squeeze at 4. The last out. Now retired the Eagles in their half of the 5th. 1, 2, 3. Reed retired 6 straight as we go to the bottom half of the 5th. Do it for the Bears. It'll be 2, 3, 4. DeCarlo, Paulino, Brooks. You watch Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network.
I don't have a band.
So Sparky. How about Rory? How about your boy?
No pitcher on the bump for Alice Lloyd. Matthew Hebar.
Curveball here. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Crum will actually get an AB. He'll hit for DeCarlo. Senior from Johnson Center.
Turns. Was it exit on that double? Outside.
Pitch misses out high and outside. So it'll be Crum, DeCrum, Paulino, and Brooks. Swung on this. Stevenson got a ball and a strike. Crum looking for his first base hit of the season. He scored 6 runs in limited duty. Got the outside half. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Young man at the plate is a gritty baseball player, folks. 1, 2. Swung on base hit. Matthew Crum as they'll get past the left fielder. And Crum will be, he'll have a leadoff single advance on the air. As Crum will stay inside the baseball and drive it to left field. Bring up Paulino. Reach on the air, he struck out and he's doubled. Bears' 9th hit of the day. One ball, no strikes on there is right fielder. Drove in 3 at that double last time. Ball fouled off. That gives him 28 RBIs on the season. Bears scored 1 in the first, 2 in, one more time, 1 in the first, 3 in the second. They scored 8 in the fourth. Crone led off this inning with a single to left and advanced on an error. Swung on, missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Raleigh just has to choke up at the baseball play.
1 2.
1-2. Swung on, fouled off over to Paul Butcher Field. Softball team is on the road today, folks. They're down in Montreat, North Carolina, taking on the Cavaliers in the AAC action. Hit him. So Riley has 3 of the 7 ways you can reach on base. He's reached on an air, he's had base hit, and he's also been hit by a pitch. That one hurt. Bring a Brooksy. Sacrifice fly. Flew out the center, and he's been hit by a pitch. Guys him back in the lineup, folks. Missed a doubleheader on Saturday after that collision with Sobrero was short on Friday night. Subi is still out. The injury. Brooks will hit runners at first and second, nobody out. Bears control this one 12-0. No pride for the zone. Oh, 1. Outside. One. Now. T-Bar, this is his first appearance of the season on the mound. Swung on, foul off. Under 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Bears left fielder. Swung on, popped up. That baseball will drop foul from the broadcast booth.
Put some power behind it, 2-9. Come on.
Nice job by the right fielder, the second baseman, and the first baseman all converging on the baseball. We'll do 1-2 all over again. Low now. He was got 2 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2. Let's go, son.
3-2. Well, popped up. Second baseman will give chase. And he dropped the baseball. So Brooks will officially reach on the fielder's choice. Second baseman will give chase. It's a tough play to make coming to your left. That far. Just popped out of his glove. Brigham Gary Gledhill has a couple of doubles and walked today. drove in a run. 38th of the season. Crumb's going to try to score the play at the plate. That'll be the second out of the inning as the pitch get past Bishop. You'll see Crumb come to the plate. Nice job by the pitcher, Hebard, to cover the home to tag Crumb. Brooks will advance to second on the pass ball. They have a runner at second base and 2 outs. Crumb led off the inning with a single. Paulino was hit by a pitch. Brooks reached on the fielder's choice, and Crumb was tagged out of the plate trying to score. Swung on, that baseball hit deep. Center fielder, nice play by the center fielder. Baseball was hit on a line, and retired the Bears in their half of the fifth. Garen hit it hard by the center fielder. As we go to the top half of the sixth, do it for Alice Lloyd. It'll be 1, 2, 3. Johnson, Rodriguez, and Tate. You're watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Have a couple of changes. Crumb will enter the game, play right field. Paulino will advance up, will shift over to center. Tanner Morrow playing third base, replacing Mason Milton. Reed will toe the rubber for the 6th time today. 58 pitches so far, 47 strikes, and do 7 flyouts, 3 groundouts. Had 1 hit and strikeout 5. He'll face Kyle Johnson, center fielder. Swung on, popped up. Paulino will call for it, and he will squeeze it for the first out. Bring up Diego Rodriguez, bounced out 6-3, and he also popped out to Gagno first. Outside corner, strike 1. Gary Justice, UPIKE Sports Network. Glad to be on the ride with you on Tuesday afternoon. Hit him. Be the second batter Reed's hit today. He only hit 1 coming into the game. Tried to end 5 fastball. Barely got him. Bring up Carson Tate, who popped out to third baseman and reached on an air by Mold his last time. So Brooks is in left, Paulino's in center, Crumb's in right. Morrow's at third, Mold's at second, short. Brown's at second, Gagno's at first. Swung on, hit to right field. Crumb will play baseball. That'll be the second hit of the game for the Eagles. The single to right by Carson Tate. Kyle Compton, who bounced out 5-3, and he flew out to right field his first time. He set his last time up. There's a first and second, 1 out. At the outside half, the ball's in the strike. Bears bullpen is quiet. Don't let the freshman from Nanaimo, British Columbia, continue. Back-to-back breakers, both of them caught the zone. No balls and 2 strikes. As the baseball escaped the bullpen, you'll see it back in the umpire will go pick it up. Nice hustle by the umpire. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One gone, popped up. Paulino will call for it. He'll squeeze it for the second out. Compton will be retired on the fly ball. Cole Bishop popped out the second baseman, flew out to center his last time. Swung on, hit to Brown. He'll field, go to Joe at first and time. And that will retire the Eagles in the top half of the 6th. As Reed's able to work around the hit by pitch and the single. Go to the bottom half, be Tanner Morrow, Joe Gagno, and Sam Brown. Watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Nicholas Kidd will be the new hurler. Prowse Lloyd. Will be the 6th one of the game, 1. And Morrow lead things off. Freshman from Red Deer, Alberta. Now 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, 4 errors for the Alice Lloyd. Swung on a miss. He was got the ball and a strike. 12 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Bears. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 8 in the 4th. 2-7 contest today. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Second game will be streamed, folks. It'll be a separate stream, same YouTube channel, though. Pitch misses inside, 3 balls and a strike.
Bruh.
Ball 4. He'll lead off walk. Gagno goes single and flew it to left and walked. Drove in a run. Number 29 on the season. Got the inner half. Got no balls, 2 strikes. Then close. Joe's going to foul it off. Nicholas Kidd. Swung on, be a base hit. Be the 10th hit of the game for the Bears, second of the day for Joe. They back on the breaking ball and drove it to left field. Bring up Sam Brown, who's walked twice and had a single. Drove in 2 runs. It's his 5th hit in the last 3 games. Got the inside corner, strike 1. Brown and Hayden Hollingsworth. Runners at first and second, nobody out. A walk and a single. 0-1. Breaker caught the zone. Kidd coming to the game 4 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, a 7.50 ERA. 0-2. Swung on, hit to the first baseman. He'll field and step on the bag to retire Brown. The runners will advance. Look at Hayden Hollingsworth. Struck out, popped out to the shortstop, and had an infield single his last time. Drove in a run. That's his 4th of the season. Easton Mold will hit after him. Swung on, missed. No balls and a strike. Runners at second and third, 2 and 1 out. Bears looking to pick up their 23rd win of the season. On outside. One. Swung on, hit past the third baseman. Bears now leading this one 13-0. Hollingsworth will have his 2nd base hit of the game. He'll drive in his 2nd run. Nice job staying back on the breaking ball as well. Forget Easton Mold, who's reached on the air. He's singled, been hit by a pitch, and struck out. Booty will run for Hayden at first. Now you have runners at first and third, only 1 out. Bears now leading this one 13-0. Mold and then Crum. Got the outer eye. Outside. Ball and a strike. Inside, 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs, 1 out, excuse me. Bears scored the 1st, the 2nd, the 4th, and 1 so far in the 6th. Swung on, hit to Rodriguez. He'll boot it. And Mold will reach on for the 2nd time today on the E6. That's Rodriguez's 3rd error. Joe will stay at 3rd. The bases loaded be for Matthew Crum, who singled left his 1st time. No runs, 2 hits, 5 errors for the Eagles. 13 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Bears.
Second player visit.
First pitch swung on and missed. Season high is 15 for the Bears in the game. Outside, ball and a strike. Haven't received word who's pitching game 2 for the Bears. I'm assuming Riley Paulino. 1-1. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Swung on, fouled off.
Yeah, all over it. Let's go. Come on.
Goes up to the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got an out, bases are juiced. Holds at first, Moody's at second, Joe Gagno's at third. Swung on, fouled off. Comes able to hang around. Nice job of the umpire to walk the baseball out. Might give Cole Bishop a little bit more time to get his wits about him a little bit. Three-two. Got it. With the second out of the inning. That'll be the first strikeout for Nicholas Kidd. First strikeout of the season, Kidd. Painted to the outside corner. Bring up Riley Paulino has reached on an air, struck out, doubled, been hit by a pitch. Drove in 3 today. It's up to 28 RBIs on the season. First pitch swung on a miss, breaking ball. Paulino was able to reach in the Noah Brooks with it. Up for half. Hooking no balls, 2 strikes on the Bears. Now center fielder. Low outside. See Easton at first. Connors at second. Joe's at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Riley Paulino. That pitch will get away, but Joe's going to stay. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces are wild in the bottom half of the 6th. Bears can control this one 13-0. An 8-run 4th blew it open for the Bears. 2-2. Swung on. Be a base hit. As Joe will cross the plate. Paulino will have his second hit of the game. Driving his 4th run of the game as well. Bringing Noah Brooks, sac fly. Flew out to the center, been hit by a pitch and reached on fielder choice. That sac fly was his 25th RBI of the season. Base was still full and 2 outs. Brooks and Gledhill. Hit him. Brooks will be hit for the second time today. That one will drive in his 26th run of the season. Gary and Gledhill. That also will tie season high in runs in the game for the Bears at 15. They also had 15 in the first game of the doubleheader on Saturday against Bryan. Gledhill's doubled twice, walked, and lined out to center field this last time. Bases are full. Here's it. That'll be a new season high for the Bears. Gledhill's 39th RBI of the season. The Bears be the 10th batter to the hit this inning. And Amaro He walked to lead off the inning. Pitch missed outside one. No balls. And check that 1 ball, no strikes. Part of the zone. 1-1. Swung on, that baseball hit deep. And that one will be caught by the left fielder. They'll go to hodl that one. Now retire the Bears, and they're in the home half of the 6th. Go to the top half of the 7th. Bears are 3 outs away. It'll be Huff, Rothballer, and Bird watching Bears baseball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Reed will toe the rubber for the 7th time today. Thrown 66 pitches so far, 54 strikes, 9 flyouts, 4 groundouts. About 2 hits. Struck out 5. He also hit 2 batters as well. No runs, 2 hits, 5 errors for the Eagles. 16 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Bears. The Eagles left 5 on, the Bears have left 8. Huff will lead things off. He's doubled back in the 2nd. He's also struck out. Reed looking for the complete game. First pitch swung on a miss. Oh, 1. Outside corner, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, hit to the shortstop mold, unable to make the play. He's the 2nd error of the day, and it's both of them been by Easton Mold. Huff will reach on the E6. Here, Rothballer, he struck out twice. Like I say, Reed to get 1 more of those ground balls just like that. Give Easton another chance. Swung on a miss. Two. Swung on, fouled off. Two. Swung on a miss. The first out of the inning, the 6th punch of the day for Reed Sutton. Here, Austin Bird been hit by a pitch. He's also struck out. Pitch misses out. Caught the zone. Swung on a miss. Excuse me. I've been noticing some of the frames have been dropping, folks. Just stay with me. The internet service is going in and out a little bit. Swung on. Towards Paulino center field. No. Brooks will call for it. Squeezes it for the 2nd out. Bears are 1 out away. Massengale will be the hitter. That's that 1-3. Also popped out to the shortstop. Swung on, fouled off. Bear pitching staff is yet to record a complete game. Reed 1 out away from picking up his 4th win, a shutout. Caught the zone, no balls and 2 strikes. Massengale and Kyle Johnson if he's able to reach. Swung on, fouled off. Oh, 2. Swung on. Tomorrow a third, long throw across the diamond, not in time. Massengale being credited with an infield single. Tough play. Bring up Kyle Johnson, center fielders popped out to the center fielder, struck out and flew out to center field again. Runners at first and second. 2 outs, Johnson and Diego Rodriguez. Swung on, popped up. Oh, 1. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2. To Tanner Morrow, third base. And that will close things out as the Bears will win this one 16-0. Reed Sutton induced a fly with a line drive to Tanner Morrow at third. So the Bears will win their 23rd game of the season, move to 23-14. Reed will move to 4-0 on the season and get the complete game shutout. So I'll wrap things up here from the Johnny for game 1. Bears win this one 16-0 behind a complete game shutout from Reed Sutton on the bump, and also had scored 8 runs in the 4th to propel them to a 16-0 win. Game 2 will be streamed. It'll be on a separate stream, same YouTube channel though. And until then, please remember it's a great day to be a Bear.